I made some notes for you here for the class. So make sure you have your journals and a pen ready, everybody, for today's class. Okay, that was some good motivation music before we start the class. Just give me a second here. Okay, so how are we all doing today? All good? Happy? Everyone's happy to be here to the class? Yes, beautiful smiles on your faces. Can I see them? Nice. Welcome to the class. Rebel, thanks for coming. Perfect. Okay, so does everybody have your journal with you? Yes. So before we get started with the class, I'm going to have a little bit of talking session here, and then we'll go ahead with the class, okay? So, we're going to be setting goals today, and these goals are going to be tied with your personal development, which we all are trying to reach, right? So when you're setting these goals, there are 4 things that I want you to consider. You can also write them down in your journal. Very important points. These 4 points are going to be your lifesavers. Okay? Ready? So the first one is how you feel about the past. Okay, so your past is a very important tool when you're setting your goals. Okay, so the first part to consider when you're setting your goals out of the 4 is how you feel about the past. So now over here, the best advice I can give you is to treat the past as a school. So treat this past as a school where you learn from, okay? Where you develop from. Try to draw the experience from this past. What does it teach you for you to set these goals in the future? Because whatever goals you've been setting plays a very important role in your future, right? So I want you to take the past as a school. Don't use the past as a burden that you're carrying, or don't use the past as a club to beat yourself up, what went wrong, what mistakes you've done. All of that is in the past. So try to learn from it, but don't carry it forward. So today's session, we're going to take our past as a school, and we're not taking anything heavy from the past. Okay? We're letting it stay there, we're trying to learn from it, and then we're framing the second stage. Your second stage is how you feel about the future. So the first one is how you feel about the past. You're considering the past as a school. The second stage is how you feel about the future. Very important. Very important in goal setting, everybody. Second point. So you have to have your future well designed. When I say well designed, you have to call your future with clear goals so that you have a promise ahead of you. Okay, so this future is called the promise. If you have a well-designed future, a well-designed promise, the price that you pay for these promises for the future becomes more clear. Okay? So when you have a clear vision of what you want to achieve in your future. So the vision of the future has 2 parts. That is short-term goals and your long-term goals. So when I say short-term goals, these are goals that fall in, say, a week or 2 weeks or even a month. Within a month, something within a month or 2 months falls into your short-term goals. Your long-term goals are more than, say, 4 months or 6 months or even 1 year or 2 years. Say you want to buy a house in the future. So what are the practices that you have to do to get that dream, to achieve that dream to buy a house in the future? So those are your long-term goals, okay? So write down under the second part, that is how you feel about your future, short-term goals and your long-term goals. We're going to define it today's class, okay? So I want you to face the future with anticipation. Okay, why is it so important to face your future with anticipation? Because that is what motivates you, right? Only when you have a forecast about the future, it motivates you to achieve, right? If you don't have a forecast, if you're not even thinking about the future, it's just right there, but not in a written form, you don't have that excitement to achieve that goal. So I want you to feel that anticipation, feel that excitement from within when you're setting these goals for the future. And these future goals have to be well designed. So write down well designed under this point. Okay? I want you to have a clear, well designed plan for the future. Only then you can anticipate and feel excited about this. So how are you going to have a well designed future? By taking some time, sitting down and trying to write it down. So that is what we're doing in today's class. We're taking some time. We're trying to set an intention, we're trying to meditate, we're trying to get deep within ourselves, and we're going to sit down and set these goals, clear intentions that we want to achieve in the future. Okay? So you can have a set of things that you want to dream in the future. For example, what kind of skills do you want to achieve these goals? What kind of an income are you looking out for to achieve these goals? What is the number? What is the number? Maybe if you want to make 1 million in 2 years. It's not impossible. It is possible. Only if you set your mind, it's possible, right? So what is the income? What is the kind of skills you want to acquire? What are the places you want to go to? And what are the habits that you want to develop to become successful? Now you've set a promise. You've set these goals, right? How do you achieve them? You need to have a set of discipline. You need to have a set of clear disciplines that you follow to achieve these promises, right? So maybe disciplines of acquiring new skills, reading a book, trying to attend few classes that help you get closer to your goals, your dreams, maybe a fitness class, maybe a personality development class, whatever classes, whatever gets you closer towards achieving your dreams, you need to set those disciplines. So I want you to write down well-designed future goals, promise / discipline. Okay? Now once you sit down, you've set your mind up to it, you're going to start making a list. So we're going to give it some time. So we're going to make a list of all these goals, that is your short-term and your long-term goals. We're going to make a list of them. We're going to set a time frame for them, because when you don't have a time frame, when you don't have a deadline, you take things very easy, right? Even at your work, if your work doesn't have a deadline, you're literally, you're taking it at your own ease, right? You're doing it at your own ease. So this time I want you to set these deadlines very clear. So make a list with these deadlines. So I'll give you time to make these lists, don't worry. So the third important step is to keep all your old lists. You made a new list, new year, we are just in 21st January. So new year, we're not even completed January. Do you have all your old lists that you made last year? I want you to keep these old lists. If you don't have, this is the first time that you're making a list, make sure you keep this list for the next year. Or make sure you keep this list wherever you travel or wherever you go, closer to you. Because once you finish these lists, that's the fourth step, is to check off whatever you achieved. Okay, so your third step is to keep these lists. The fourth step is to check off all your achievements that you made on this list. So check off once you've achieved whatever you've set. So ready? 4 steps. We'll go over it again. So how you feel about the past, how you feel about the future, keep the old lists, and checking off your list. These are the 4 steps to follow in setting your goals and in order to seeing that change where you can actually see your goals achieving and you can strike them off. And as a yoga instructor, one more very important point is to have a positive mindset. Okay, I have to tell this in the class today. So you have to have a positive mindset. There's going to be people coming and telling you, oh my gosh, your list is so big. So better don't share your list with anybody. Keep it within yourself. You don't want to receive those negative comments from anybody. So keep your list within yourself and keep your list closer to you. It's your little baby. Take care of it, you know, and try to protect it and make sure that you treat it with a positive mindset. So if the future is clear, the price is easy to pay. If you know what you want to achieve in the future, the price is easy to pay. So what is this price? Being disciplined, trying to acquire new skills, new habits, and all of this. So this line, I don't say it, is from Jim Rohn, very, very famous motivational speaker. I would appreciate everybody to go and look out and watch his videos. I've been watching his videos for so long and he's very inspirational. He gives a lot of points to gain personality development and he's a very good speaker. So Jim Rohn, okay? Maybe I'll also send it in the group so you can go and look out on his videos. So, shall we get started now to write down our goals? So grab your journals, everybody. I want you to make 2 lists. The first one is your short-term goals. Anything lesser than 2 months goes into your short-term goals. Anything more than 2 months goes into your long-term goals. So take some time. I'm going to give you about 10 minutes here and I want you to write down all your short-term and your long-term goals. Okay? So go ahead and start writing. Not to get distracted. This is the time that you are spending. I want you to think. I want you to reflect. Time's up, everybody. How are we doing here so far? Good? Okay. Yeah? Ready? So how did you feel writing these goals? Felt nice, no? Feels good, right? New thoughts, new ideas come up. So in these goals, one thing that I want to tell you is I want you to set your goals as big as you can. As big as you can. Even like trying to get 1 million in like a year or 2 or become a millionaire. I want you to set your goals big, okay? Because what is important here is not achieving that money. But what is important here is what are the skills and what are the habits, what are the discipline that you learn in that process, in that journey to become a millionaire. That's the most important thing, right? So I want you to set your dreams high, set your goals high, because the journey to reach that goal is very transformative, okay? I'll give you an example of me. I am from the southern part of India, so I'm from Bangalore, and I never knew I would come here to Canada. It was just in the back of my mind. And I was the first girl to step out of my family. I think most of you are here from the south. You know how hard it is to step out of your family. It was challenging, okay? But I made it here, and I just didn't make it here. I worked hard. I set my goals. I wanted to become a yoga instructor. I set my goals. I wanted to get a really good job. I set my goals. And I achieved them, right? So if I could achieve, anybody could achieve their goals. The only thing is you got to set your goals and your dreams high, and don't let anybody discriminate them. So best is to keep those goals within yourself, because the more you share, the more feedbacks you get, and we don't want that. The only feedback that I want you to get is your feedback, and that's enough. If you set your mind, if you set your intentions, you can achieve these goals. Okay? So let's get started with today's class, everybody. I want you to sit in a comfortable position. You can keep the book next to you or close or however you like. So you can sit in a sukhasana where your feet don't overlap each other, or you can sit in an Ardha Padmasana or a half lotus pose where you have one leg on top of the other. So for those who cannot sit in the half lotus pose, you can also sit in a sukhasana so your feet is not overlapping each other, okay? But when you're sitting in this posture, I want you to sit with confidence. I want you to keep your spine straight, your shoulders roll back. Today we're going to hold a very powerful mudra. So for this mudra, you're going to interlace your 3 fingers. So your little ring and your middle finger, tip of your index to the other index, tip of your thumb to the other thumb, and just place your hands on your thighs, okay? Keep your spine straight, everybody. I want you to roll your shoulders back. Try not to hunch, roll your shoulders back. Eyes closed. Chin slightly upwards. Just give it a moment here. I want you to reflect on all these goals that you've set in your life. All these goals, long-term goals, short-term goals that you've written down. I want you to take some time to fully reflect. Let all these goals come into your mind like a picture. Visualize yourself already achieved these goals. Visualizing is again a very important tool in order for you to achieve these goals. By repeated visualization, you're making it a discipline to achieve the promise. So I want you to visualize these goals in your mind, everybody. If you've set yourself to achieve or become a millionaire, visualize yourself becoming a millionaire. So whatever goals, whatever dreams, I want you to picture the short-term goals first and then the long-term goals. As you're doing this, for every goal you picture, I want you to take a deep breath in through your nose, everybody, as deep as you can. Enlarge your chest. Feel that movement in your chest. And breathe out, fully relaxing your body, trusting the process, feeling positive, feeling powerful, because the more you're visualizing, the more power you're giving to these dreams and goals. So for every goal you're visualizing, deep breath in, filling your lungs, filling your chest with maximum air, and fully relaxing your body. Deep breath in through your nose and deep breath out from your nose. Now mentally, I want you to set an intention here, and a very powerful intention. I want you to set an intention that you are right now attracting all the opportunities to achieve these goals and dreams that you've written down. I want you to trust in this process, everybody. Mentally tell yourself your body is listening to you, your mind is listening to you. So mentally tell yourself, if you want, you can also whisper to yourself, I am attracting all the opportunities to make these goals, these short-term and long-term goals come true. Take a deep breath into my count for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And breathe out, fully relaxing your body. Now from here, bring your palms in between your chest center. Welcoming all this goodness and happiness into your body, into your mind. Rub your palms, everybody. Generate maximum heat. Rub, rub, rub. And from here, cup your eyes. Release any kind of tension in your eyes. Feeling powerful and feeling that change from within. Looking into your palms. Slowly raise up. The beautiful smile on your faces. Good morning, everybody. I hope you feel nice and happy for writing down these goals. So make sure, what I usually do is I have like a whiteboard in my office setup. I work from home, so I have a whiteboard in my office setup. And I make like a note of these tasks or goals. And whenever I achieve something, I scratch them. So add a little drama to your achievement of these goals. It feels nice, trust me. When you make a to-do list and when you scratch them out, it's a different kind of pleasure that you get from within, okay? So wherever you have your setup, maybe next to your bed, or if you have a room for yourself, or if you have a whiteboard, I want you to write down these goals. So this is going to be your homework for today. Write them down, and I want you to scratch them every time you achieve a goal, okay? So let's get started with our stretches today. Sorry. Just keep the camera. Perfect. Let's get started, everybody. Release your legs. Release any kind of tension in your legs. Tap, tap, tap. Try to feel that tap behind your calf muscle, behind your legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Swing your feet in and out for 3, 2, and 1. Now try to touch the tip of your toes in as much as you can. Very good. Stay there. 3, 2, 1. Tip of your toes out, everybody. Little toe out. For 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release. Interlace your fingers over here. Take a deep breath in. Stretch forward. So you see my spine is straight. My legs are straight. My toes are facing towards me. Okay? So stretch out over here. Make sure your hands are in line with your shoulders. One straight line. Try to get your hands straight. Excellent. Now looking straight, I want you to slowly push forward. Make sure your knees are not bending. Just try to push forward like you're pushing a door. Very good. Spine straight, everybody. For 1 and back. For 2 and back. For 3 and back. Come on, last one. For 4. Try to push. Stay here. Maximum stretch. 1, 2, 3. Now from here, take a deep breath and raise your hands up, everybody. Biceps close to your ears. Very good. Try to stretch here. I want you to imagine that somebody is pulling you up into the ceiling. For 3, 2, biceps close to your ears. And 1. Now try to bend down from here this time. And up. Very good. For 2, down and up. For 3, I want you to feel that stretch. And up. For 4 and up. Come on, last one. For 5 and up. Now from here, slowly release your hands. Fold your left leg here. Okay? Try to stretch your right leg out. So make sure you're trying to give that maximum stretch to your legs. Try to open up your hips. Okay? So right leg straight, left leg bent. Interlace your fingers here, everybody. Turn towards your right side. Okay? As much as you can. Look at your right toe. And slowly try to row your boat. So try to row your boat. Try to go forward as you bend. Very nice. Slow movements. For 1. Slow movements, everybody. I want you to feel that stretch. For 2. Very nice. For 3. Come on, for 4. Nice. Last one, everybody, for 5. And now from here, I want you to try pushing your elbows down. That's the kind of stretch you're going to be giving, okay? Very good. Try to work on yourself for 1, 2, and 3. Stay there at your maximum stretch. Very good. 3, 2, and 1. Drop your right hand down outside your right leg over here. Okay, you can first try to bring your right palm down and then slowly try to push your right elbow down. If you cannot bring your right elbow down, just try to get your right palm down, but outside your right leg, okay? Now raise your left hand up to the ceiling and back. Up to the ceiling, biceps close to your head and back. For 1 and back. For 2, you're going to try aiming your left hand towards your right feet. Okay, that's the kind of stretch you should be giving. And up. For 3 and up. Come on, for last one. 4. Try to stretch here as much as you can. Look up through your left armpit, everybody. Look up to the ceiling. Excellent. Stay here. Feel that stretch. For those who are flexible, you can also reach towards your right feet, or you can stay there giving that stretch. Very nice. Come on, bend a little more. Nice. For 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release. Now interlace your fingers over here. We're going to row the boat this time, but in the front, okay? So row the boat in the front and back. So in the front and back. For 1 and back. Spine straight, everybody. Move forward. For 2 and back. For 3, you're aiming your elbows and back. For 4 and back. Come on, last one. For 5. And try to pulse here. For 3, 2, and 1. Drop your palms down. Try to walk your hands forward as much as you can. Very nice. Feel that stretch. Even if you're here, you feel that stretch, you're still good, okay? So I want you to feel that stretch. If you don't feel that stretch, then push a little bit more. That's how you increase your flexibility. Keep your right knee straight. Very nice. And slowly try to pulse your elbows here for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly breathe in, everybody. Release. Fold your right leg and extend your left leg out this time, okay? We're going to do the same stretch on the other side. Interlace your fingers and turn towards your left, everybody. Keep pulling your left toes towards your body and row your boat. For 1. Loosen up those muscles in your hips. For 2. For 3. For 4. For 5. Come on, last 1. Try to pulse. Very good. If you can, try to bring your elbows down. If you cannot, just try to pulse. Stay there at your maximum stretch. For 3, 2, and 1. Slowly breathe in and release. Now from here, get your left hand down outside your left feet. Right hand over your head. Look up to the ceiling, everybody. And slowly try to pulse down to the left. Okay, try to pulse down, looking up to the ceiling. So you're going to feel that stretch on the side of your hips and on your legs. Okay? For 1, breathe in, up, breathe out, drop. For 2, breathe in, up, breathe out, drop. For 3, breathe in, up, breathe out, drop. Come on, last 2, up and drop. Come on, last 1, up and drop. Come on, try to stay here. Keep pulling your toes towards your body. Keep looking up to the ceiling. Release that tension in your legs, everybody. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly breathe in, release, interlace your fingers. Now time to row your boat in the front this time, okay? So try to row the boat in the front. Again, try to reach your elbows forward as much as you can. For 1, 2, very nice, 3, 4, stretch forward. Come on, last one, 5. Try to stay here, push and stay. Very good, try to bring your elbows down if you can. For 3, 2, try to drop your elbows, Kulsum, you're almost there, yes. And 1, nice. Slowly try to extend your hands forward. Try to keep stretching as much as you can. And try to stay here for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release and raise up. Now from here, fold your legs, everybody, and come to table. Okay. So in table, tuck your toes. You're going to bring your palms in line with your shoulders. Okay. Try to give a slight gap between your knees over here. And I want you to go circular motion. So you're going to make big circles with your hips. So go down at the back as much as you can. Go to the left as much as you can. Try to come forward as much as you can. And try to go to the extreme right and back. Okay? So try doing this, everybody. Try to stretch, move your hips, release any kind of tension in your hips. For 1, 2, and 3. Now the other way round for 3, 2, and 1. Now come here to table. Let's do the cat and cow stretch, everybody. Bring your chin to your chest. Take a deep breath in. Raise up. Look up. Open your chest. Push your stomach towards the mat. Arch your lower back. Breathe out. Chin to the chest. Curve your back. Push your spine up to the ceiling. Your stomach away from the mat. Breathe in for 1. Breathe out for 1. Breathe in for 2. And breathe out for 2. Very good. Breathe in, everybody, for 3. Very good for your spine. Strengthens your spine. Releases any kind of stress and tension in your spine. Breathe out from here. Very nice. Last one, everybody. Take a deep breath in. Raise up. Look up. Chin up to the ceiling. Open your chest. Arch your lower back. Push your stomach. Very nice. Breathe in and breathe out here. And slowly try to breathe out and hold here. For 3, 2, and 1. Now from here, we're going to come to mountain. So I'm not changing my leg position, I'm not changing my hand position. Just look at me before you do this posture. I'm just going to tuck my toes at the back, okay? And I'm going to try to push my heel on the mat. So for those who are not able to bring your heel on the mat, you're going to pedal your feet. So one at a time. I want you to keep looking at your toes here. You're not looking straight. You're going to strain your neck. You're not doing this, okay? This is wrong. Try to look at your toes. Try to push your chest towards your knees. So you're opening your chest, keeping your spine straight, feeling that stretch at the back of your shoulders. Okay, can we do it together? Excellent. Try to push the crown of your head down. Very nice. Keep looking at your toes. Push your chest towards your knees as you're doing this stretch. Chest towards your knees. Yes. Open your shoulders, Kulsum, a little bit. So just look at me, so you know. So you're doing this. breathe this, okay? I want you to push, open your shoulders. You see how I'm rolling my shoulders? So there's a difference between doing this and doing this. Okay? Got it, Rebel? Nice. Try to stay there for last 3, 2, and 1. Right leg forward here. Bring your right leg forward in between your palms, everybody. Okay, left leg at the back. Very nice. And slowly try to raise up. Okay. So very important, whenever you're coming for any warrior variations, in order to keep your balance, you're going to keep your right leg, the leg in the front is 90° facing forward, okay? And the leg behind, 45, slightly inwards. Okay, so make sure your postures are correct here. So leg. Stay here for 3, 2, and 1. Now straighten your legs. Keep your left hand up, okay? This time you're going to have both your legs straight. And you're going to slide your right hand down towards the right side. Left hand up and try to raise back, okay? Try to stretch down. Breathe out. Breathe in as you raise up. Breathe out. Down for 1. Breathe in. Up for 1. Breathe out. Down. Stretch as much as you can. Very good. Stay there. Keep looking up to the ceiling. Feel that stretch on the side of your hips. Very nice. 3, 2, 1. Slowly release. And this time, make sure both your feet are facing forward. And then slowly turn your left leg facing forward. Right leg slightly inward. Okay? We're going to turn and do the stretch on the other side. So look straight, everybody. Look straight towards your left side this time. Take a deep breath and raise up. Interlace your fingers together. Keep your spine straight. And slowly try to pulse down for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, last one. Pulse. And stay here for 3, 2, and 1. Drop your left elbow on your left leg. Right hand over your head. Open your shoulders, open your chest. So I don't want you to be here. I want you to open your chest, open your shoulders, look up to the ceiling, push your hips down. Okay? Stay here, everybody. Hips down as much as you can for 1. Look up to the ceiling. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Slowly breathe in, release. So both your knees straight over here. Try to drop your left hand down, right hand over your head, and try to stretch as much as you can. Breathe in, 1. Breathe out, down for 1. Breathe in, 2. Breathe out, 2. Breathe in, 3. Breathe out, 3. Breathe in, 4. Breathe out, 4. And stay here. Look up to the ceiling, both your legs straight. Feel that stretch on your joints. In your left leg for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly breathe in, release, okay? Now here, your feet facing forward. You can slightly reduce the distance, okay? So from here, you're going to bring both your hands to the side and you're going to slide your hands closer to your ankle. Okay, once you're able to hold your ankle, I want you to bend your elbows here and try to push your crown of the head down. So you're going to give that kind of a stretch where you're opening up your hip muscles. Okay, try to push your chest in between your legs as you hold your ankles with the help of your hands. Pull your chest in between your knees, everybody. Give that kind of a stretch. Okay? Very good. For 3, 2, and 1. Interlace your elbows in the front and slowly try to pulse. Drop your elbows down. Keep your knees straight. Your knees are straight here. Okay? Try to pulse. Stay up for 1, 2, and 3. Slowly breathe in. Raise up. Breathe out. Drop your hands. Turn your right feet towards the right side. Slowly try to bring your palms down. Left knee down. Okay? Straighten your right leg here, everybody, as much as you can. Keep pushing your forehead towards your right knee. Tip of your right toes on the mat as much as you can. Very nice. 3, 2, 1. Now point your right toes up. Look at me. My right toes are up. I'm on my heel. My palms are beside my legs, beside my knees. Now slowly try to pulse your chest towards your right leg. Okay, feel that stretch on your right leg, everybody. Try to get your right knee straight for 3, 2, and 1. Take your right leg back over here. Bring your left leg forward. Okay? Now from here, tip of your left toes on the mat and try to straighten your left knee. Push your forehead towards your left knee. Try to stay there for 3, 2, and 1. Now try to point your left toe up to the ceiling, left heel on the mat, and then try to pulse. Feel that stretch. Very nice. Loosen up your muscles, everybody. Try to increase that strength in your muscles for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release over here. Take your left leg back. Come to table. Your feet flat. Push your hips down. Take your forehead to the mat. Straighten your hands. And rest here for 1, 2, and 3. Slowly breathe in. Try to raise up. Try to come to Vajrasana or diamond pose. Can everybody sit in this posture? Good. Nice. So you're going to take your feet flat at the back, okay? As much as you can. Very nice. Slowly release your legs over here, everybody. Okay? Bend your knees, hug your knees over here. And I want you to roll front and back. Giving a good massage to your back. Okay, try to roll back and front. For 1. Very nice. 2. Give a good massage to your back, everybody. 3, 4, and 5. Now from here, just try to move your body to your right and to your left, to your right and to your left. For 1 and 2, for 3 and 4. Very nice. Slowly release. And from here, straighten your legs. Straighten both your legs here. Interlace your fingers behind your legs. Or you can also just hold your legs from the back. Now from here, I want you to raise your head up as much as you can. And stay here for 1, 2, and 3. Slowly release, everybody. Last stretch. Now from here, try to hold your ankles. And you're going to slightly lift your hip up. Vertebrae by vertebrae. Try to balance on your upper shoulder. Try to push your chin towards your chest. Head on the mat. Push your hips up. Tighten your glute muscles. Very good. Stay here for 1, 2, and 3. Slowly release. Take your right ankle on your left knee. Okay, interlace your fingers around your left leg. And with the help of your left elbow, you're going to push with the help of your right elbow, you're going to push your right knee out. Okay? So right ankle on your left leg, interlace your fingers around your left thigh. With the help of your right elbow, push your right knee out. Keep your head on the mat, everybody. Pull your leg closer to your body. Pull your left knee closer. Feel that stretch on your right leg. Release that tension. If you don't feel that stretch, increase that stretch and hold for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release. Take your left ankle on your right. Interlace your fingers around your right leg, everybody. And try to push your left knee out with the help of your left elbow. And pull your right knee closer to your body. Keep your head on the mat. Release any kind of tension here. Try to stretch and hold for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release. Lie down on the mat, everybody. Open your palms up to the ceiling. Keep your eyes closed. Try to get as comfortable as you can. We're going to get ready for Yoga Nidra, deep yogic relaxation. So if you want, you can put something on your eyes. You can remove your glasses. If you're wearing glasses, remove your glasses. You can put a cloth on your face so that you block the light, or you can turn off the light in your room. So whatever you want, try to get as comfortable as you can. If you have anything tight in your body, tight wristwatches, wristbands, try to loosen them up, everybody, because it restricts the energy flow. Take a deep breath in through your nose and breathe out through your mouth, everybody. Try to relax over here. Your eyes closed, your palms open, facing to the ceiling. Your feet slightly apart, your toes falling outwards naturally. Take a deep breath in over here. Breathe out from your mouth. Breathe in through your nose, everybody. And breathe out through your mouth. Entire body resting on the mat. Back of your head, back of your shoulder blades, back of your hand, back of your entire spine, back of your hip muscles, back of your thigh muscle, back of your knee, your calf, your heel, entire body fully resting on the mat. Your body is fully relaxed. Your mind is fully calm and at peace. You are attracting all the positive and good vibrations into your body, around your body. deep breath in, everybody. Welcome all this good health, all the good happiness and peace. Feel your chest enlarging, fill your lungs with maximum air, and drop your body on the mat. Let your body fully sink into the mat. Let your body fully relax over here. Keeping your eyes closed. This is your time to shift your focus inwards, to disconnect from all the chaos, to disconnect from all the busy life, and shift your focus inwards into your body, into love, into peace, into trust, into light, into growth, into all the good that is in favor to you. So let yourself receive, everybody. Now is the time to open your hands, to open your heart, and let your body and your mind fully receive. Fully receive all the blessings, all the goodness, all the opportunities. So take this time now, everybody, to reflect on all the short-term and the long-term goals that you've written down in the beginning of the class. You've set an intention. Now is the time to work towards these goals. So I want you to open your heart to learn that new skill, to acquire that knowledge, educate yourself. I want you to achieve these long-term and short-term goals. So build a roadmap in your mind. What matters is setting goals. The journey will follow. The journey will happen. All you have to do is to mentally set these goals. So mentally tell yourself your body is listening to you. It's listening to your thoughts, to your words, to your actions. So today we are going to make that change. Your thoughts are working in favor of your goals. Your words, whatever you say, whatever you talk, are working in favor for achieving your goals. Your actions, every single action that you take in your life, are working towards achieving your goals, everybody. Trust in this process. Let yourself receive. Take away all your mental barriers, all those mental blockages. There's nothing to stress about. There's nothing to worry about. If your intentions are pure and clear, the journey follows. You will attract all those opportunities. you will attract all the goodness. And now your intentions are clear. Your intentions are set. Your intentions are strong. Don't let anybody, not even your own self, to doubt these intentions. God put these thoughts into your mind for a reason. The higher energy, the light, the goodness, put these thoughts into your mind for a reason. So welcome these thoughts, everybody. Whatever goals you've set, there's a path to make you the best version of yourself. So let yourself acquire all those skills, attract all those opportunities. Whatever is yours, you're finding these opportunities with ease. You are not chasing, but you are attracting. So attract, everybody, right where you are in this moment. You are attracting all these opportunities. Welcome all these happiness, all the peace, all the goodness, all the good health mentally, good health physically. Welcome the peace of mind. Welcome peace in your body. If there's any kind of pain in your body, just let it flow. Dissolve into oneness, everybody. Dissolve into love. Dissolve into peace. Dissolve into happiness. Dissolve in all the positive and goodness that's good for your body. Surround yourself with people, with friends, with your surroundings that help you grow and become the best version. So let yourself be open to these opportunities, everybody. Opportunities where you might meet a random person who makes a change into your life, who helps you get closer to your dreams or goals, or you have this random thought in your mind, this great idea that suddenly pops into your mind. So welcome all the goodness that help you grow, that help you become the bestest version of yourself. Slowly feeling this calmness into your mind, into your body. Move your fingers, everybody. Don't open your eyes till I ask you to open them. Move your feet. Whenever you're ready and comfortable, keeping your eyes closed, turn to the right side of your body, everybody. Stay there for a couple of breaths. Whenever you're comfortable, you can try coming to sitting position. Keep your eyes closed, your body and your mind fully relaxed, fully at peace, fully at calm. Bringing your palms in front of your chest, feeling this happiness, pleasantness in the body and your mind. You can Drop your palms here. Cup your eyes. Give a slight press to your eyes. You're a strong version of yourself here, everybody. You're attracting all the opportunities. You are in alignment and trusting this process. Looking into your palms. Slowly raise up with a beautiful smile on your faces. I hope you all had a nice session. If you're resting, just continue to rest. I understand that relief state of mind where you're resting. So have a wonderful day, have a wonderful week. I'll see you all again tomorrow. I welcome all the goodness and all the opportunities into my life, and I am in alignment.